morning. Today I would like to explain few concepts in heat. That is the first lesson of the 10th class. We studied about heat in lower sections, that is in 6th and 7th. The first concept of the heat is a form of energy. Is a form of energy in transit. It is a form of energy. We know that there are so many forms of energies like solar energy, electric energy, wind energy, thermal energy. In the same way, heat is an energy. In other words, heat is also considered as thermal energy. Another term for heat is also considered as thermal energy. Then thermal energy or heat energy. The second word is used in this definition is in transit. In transit means the energy always transfers from one body to another body. Here the heat transfers from hot body to cold body. In transit, so heat always transfers from one body to another body. Specifically from hot body to cold body. So we know that heat is an energy. It transfers from hot body to cold body. You know all these things. To having heat energy, we are using that heat energy in current production and cooking food by using heat energy. How heat transfers? What is heat? How we can feel it is hot or cold? Generally, hot and cold are relative to each other. It is a relative. So we cannot directly say it is a hot, or cannot say directly it is a cold body. So it is a hot and cold are relative. Cold are relative. Remember, heat transfer from hot body to cold body. Let us take an example or like an activity. We are taking a wood piece, wood and iron nail. For this, both of them are having same mass and same size. Both of them are kept in fridge. For 15 minutes, we put cook wood and iron nails in a fridge. After 15 minutes, we are replacing that. The same person, we are touching the wood and iron piece simultaneously with our hands. When we touch these two objects, we feel that iron is colder than wood. Iron is colder than wood. How we feel iron is cold? When we touch the iron, we feel that the energy is transferred from our body to iron. So heat or cold is defined as transfer of energy. When we touch the iron nail or iron piece, the body temperature, that is the heat present in our body, transfers from our body to iron nail through our hands. So coldness means the loss of heatness, the loss of hot. So cold means when we lose and loss of heat. When we lose heat or when we lose hotness, if we feel that the remaining object is cold. The same way, when we touch the wood, the heat also similarly transfers from our body to wood, but it is less. So we can say that comparatively wood is hotter than iron. Actually, wood is also cool. Comparatively, iron nail always gets a very cold thing. So when we lose heat, we feel that it is a cold. When we gain heat, we feel that it is a hot. Same way, if we take a hot body, that is, if we take when we move to the burning air or when we move to the burning candle, we feel that hotness. So when we candle or heat, when we go near to the flame, in winter days, we go near to the flame. We feel that the heat is transferring from flame to our body. So finally we confirm that loss of heat or losses heat is considered as losses of heat. is known as coldness. Coldness. Loss of heat or loss of heat is considered as coldness. Gain of heat, gain of heat is called as hotness. It is called. So heat, hot and cold are them relative words. When energy or hot heatness is removing or losing from our body, we feel that it is a cold. When we get energy or that is heat energy, we feel that it is hot. So hot and coldness are relative to each other. Unless the two words are present, we cannot define. How can we say that which is hotter? Which is hotter or which is the coldest one? So for this we are using temperature. 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 You know that hotness and coldness, when we compare which one is hotter or which one is colder, then we are using the term temperature. So temperature is the measure of hotness or is the measure of hotness or coldness. Temperature is the measure of hotness or coldness. It is only for our conventional definition, not for the scientific definition. It is for our conventional definition. In other words, conventional definition means in our daily usage word language, temperature is the measure of hotness or coldness. In scientifically, temperature is the average kinetic energy of the substance or the object. Temperature is the average kinetic energy of the substance. For convenience, for our conventional definition, we say that temperature is the measure of hotness or coldness. What about heat? Heat is an energy. Which form of energy? We know that the energies are classified into potential energy and kinetic energy. So heat is related to kinetic energy. Kinetic energy. Kinetic energy of the substance. So heat is the kinetic energy of the substance. Temperature is the average kinetic energy of the substance. What it means? We take a beaker of hot water. Again, we are taking any sea water. When the temperature of thermometer shows it is in 30 degrees Celsius, the sea water is also 30 degrees Celsius. Here, the temperature is same 30 degrees Celsius and 30 degrees. The energies are different. Energy related to mass. Energy is related to mass. kE is equal to half mv square. Half mv square. So heat energy depends upon the mass. Here the two cases, the temperature is similar or same, but the energy of the total substance is different. The cup of water is having temperature of 30 degrees Celsius, but it has less energy compared to the sea. But the temperatures are same. How it happens? It is so the temperature is the average kinetic energy of the substance. Here the average kinetic energy depends upon the average, that is the molecules presenting by total number. So the average kinetic energy of hot water is 30 degrees Celsius, but in the same way the sea waters are having large amount of mass, but the average is similar. In these two cases, the average mass is same. The average temperature is same, that is temperature, average kinetic energy. But the total mass, the total energy of the sea is larger than the cup of water. So, for conventional, we can say that the degree of hotness or coldness is called as temperature, but for scientifically, it is called as the average kinetic energy of the system is known as temperature. In case of heat, we have to define the heat. We can say that heat is the total amount of the energy of the substance. It is the total amount. It is the total energy. It is average energy. So these two are and heat energy is measured in terms of temperature. For temperature, we are using thermometer. Thermo means it is the term related to heat energy. That's why it is thermal energy or thermometer. Wherever the word thermal is present, it says that it indicates the presence of heat energy. So, thermometer indicates the heat energy. Thermos flask, it indicates the heat energy. So, thermos flask or thermostat, all these terms are related to heat energy. Similarly, thermal power plants. In those cases, we are producing power by using heat energy. So remember, whenever the word thermal is indicating heat energy. Here, so heat is a form of energy which is in transit, that is from hot body to cold body. Transfer from hot body to cold body. Hot and coldness are the relative words. Temperature is the measure of hotness or coldness. What about heat? How long heat transfers from hot body to cold body? How long? Whether the total heat transfers or less amount of heat transferred. The heat energy transfers from hot body to cold body. Hot body to cold body. The heat transfers until they attain the same amount of energy. So the heat energy transfers from hot body to cold body, and then at one stage it stops there. There is no flow of heat when it requires the same temperature at same temperature, which means both of them are having similar kinetic energy, similar average kinetic energy. So heat transfers from hot body to cold body until they reach or until they become same temperature, thermally equal. Though it is considered as thermal equilibrium. Thermal equilibrium. Equilibrium means it is having a state of equalness. Equilibrium means it is a state of equalness. Here the term thermal remains indicates temperature. So thermal equilibrium means it is a state at which both the systems are having same temperature. So thermal equilibrium. That's why heat transfers from hot body to cold body until they attain thermal equilibrium. After attaining the thermal equilibrium, that there is no flow of heatness. There is no flow of heat when they reach thermal equilibrium. So temperature heat transfers from hot body to cold body until they attain thermal equilibrium. At that thermal equilibrium, there is no flow of heat. Based on this principle, thermal equilibrium, thermometer works. The working of thermometer depends upon the principle of thermal equilibrium. Thermometer in olden days, nowadays we are using digital thermometer. No, in olden days, the clinical thermometer, which is having a mercury lid, is having mercury lid. The mercury is placed in the mouth. When it is touching the tongue or when it is touching our skin, the temperature of the human body is equal to the thermometer. When we are touching the body, touching human body, remember the room temperature is nearly at 25 degrees Celsius, 25 to 28 degrees Celsius, depending upon the hotness, depending upon the season. When thermometer touch our body, our body is having 36 degrees Celsius temperature at normal temperature. When we are here getting fever, it is greater than 36 degrees Celsius or 98.4 degrees Fahrenheit. When thermometer touches our body, we know that human body is hotter than the thermometer. So heat transfers from hot body to cold body. So heat transfers from our body to the thermometer. Here the heat transfers from our body to thermometer. How long it transfers? When The temperature of the human body and thermometer retains same. When the temperature of the human body and thermometer are unequal, that is considered as thermal equilibrium. So, the working principle of the thermometer depends upon the thermal equilibrium. Thermal equilibrium. So, thermometer shows the temperature of the human body because it gains the heat energy from hot body, that is our human body. The principle of working of thermometer is known as thermal equilibrium. What about digital thermometers? Digital thermometers, they are not even touching our human body, but they are showing the temperature of our body. So we have to know that one. First of all, we have to understand the transfer of heat. In how many types of transfer of heat are there? Heat transfers from either convection, conduction, or radiation. Either it may be transfer from directly touching the body or from the surroundings. When we go near to the flame, the heat energy transferred through the air. In other cases, when the sun is hotter or the light energy that is from the sun is transferring to the earth by radiation method. So there is no need of touching for radiation. So that heat transfers either touching the body or without touching the body. For example, of radiation of sunlight. So digital thermometers are working without touching the human body. That's the difference for clinical thermometer and digital thermometer. The working principle of thermometer is thermal equilibrium. Thermal equilibrium is a state at which hot body and cold body, the heat transfers from hotter to the colder body until they attain thermal equilibrium. That is, they are having same temperature. At the stage, there is no flow of heat.